Nate Bud, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spider Loc, cuz. Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Nate Bud, Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
It ain't a game out here, you find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fitted, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real, it's like a demon that's inside us, that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La La Land.
Don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is La La Land, yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
All rise, jury entering.
I'm gonna pause this just to say this. This is a bullshit, cold moment for somebody who's innocent. Somebody that's guilty, rolling the dice, that's one thing. You know, it is what it is. You're facing the music. But for somebody that's innocent, this is the most bullshit moment in the world, where you have to sit up here and wait to hear what these 12 non-legal experts have decided about the rest of your life. I don't believe there's much other situations that I can imagine where the anticipation and nervousness could be at a higher degree. But this is Travis Rudolf. Salute to him, man. Oh, mama.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Go ahead and take your seats. I am given to understand, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, that you have reached a verdict. Is that so? All right. Will the foreperson please hand the verdict form to one of our deputies? Deputy, somebody. Mike, would you go get that for me, please?
It's too much ceremony in all this, man. Oh, they gonna cook a nigga guts like this, have a nigga in there going crazy, stressed out. They could shorten this whole process a lot. Just let the judge find out firsthand, come in, say it, get it over with. I know all this anticipation got to be killing him. Look how they drag this out. Then watch when she got to get to reading the verdicts. She get to turn, it's like 4 different verdicts. She gonna read one verdict and then turn the page and do a long ass pause, kill my nigga off a few times. This shit crazy.
Would you publish the verdict, please?
In the Circuit Court of the 15th Judicial Circuit, Criminal Division, in and for Palm Beach County, Florida, case number 21 CF 002938 A and B, Division W, State of Florida versus Travis Rudolph. Defendant, verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to count 1, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 2, we find the defendant not guilty. As to
Do you see how she paused on that? This folk, look, she gonna pause on all of him and kill him off like that. But you can tell that's a sister ring though, but that shit crazy.
count 3, we find the defendant not guilty. As to count 4, we find the defendant not guilty. So say we all, the 7th day of June, 2023, in West Palm Beach, County, Florida.
She got a lawyer. Wake Daddy, that's hard, God. That's hard.
Would either side like to have, I'm sorry, would either side?
Oh, my mama, like, just think about it. Like, what other situation other than taking a health test where you might be anticipating some very negative results, can you imagine getting a relief like that? He was finna look at a whole lot of time in prison. For those that don't know, who are not familiar with the situation, he is a former NFL wide receiver. And I don't know all the details of, connected with the situation, but I have paid a little attention to it. And for what I could gather, he had a little female he was fee-nucking wee-nit who was actually married to a whole nother man. And she got mad at him, I believe, because he was doing his thing, right? So, lo and behold, regardless, supposedly it basically started off with pussy, right? So, as a result of all that, this female apparently, allegedly, sent her brother with his homies, or her 4 brothers. She sent 4 men to this dude's house to get at him. They got Ring doorbell footage. They got text messages of the chick telling her brother to go shoot his up. They got the doorbell footage, the Ring footage of the cats popping up at the house talking about where Travis at and all that. And, 2 stories. It's always more than one story, but basically the general story is these dudes came over there with a burner trying to press him about some shit with their sister, whatever. And eventually, went inside, got the AR, and dumped 39 times. Knocked one person down. I think he might have shot 2, but one of them took the whole L, right? And this dude went all the way to the trial, had to take it 12 in the box, cuz. Imagine being a lawful gun owner, having footage, evidence of armed men coming to your home aggressively to threaten you about a passionate issue. And you still end up at trial. This is what blows my mind. When you come to the court, the attorneys, the judge, the bailiffs, the stenographer, all experts in the process of the court and trials and how things go. The 12 jurors are laymen. This is typically their only experience with a courtroom and dealing with an issue this serious. The district attorney, they have to look at the merits of a case before they even press charges. What type of sick soul can sit at that desk and try to see Travis Randolph lose his life behind the incidents that took place? What does that say about the district attorney and them, that the jurors are more savvy about what the law should decide, that we all can agree that he was justified in defending himself? How do we have a system that would allow Kyle Rittenhouse to travel with an illegal firearm and with all the ramifications of his case, even though he got tried, the law can eventually see him not guilty? That should be enough case law for them to say, well, hey, this dude definitely has to be in the right. But it's crazy that it doesn't work that way. Blows my mind. If you haven't had the opportunity to pay attention to the trial, do yourself a favor, go check some of it out. Especially check him out on the stand. The boy was so sharp on the stand. No emotion, very little emotion, very articulate, very exact. When the lawyer was asking questions, instead of responding to the lawyer, he would address the jurors with the answer, which is so appropriate. This situation kind of hits home to me because one of my very closest, someone very close to me, married a female and he moved to Florida. And she had brothers. And this took place in Florida right here with Travis. And my folks was known to get drunk and be kind of aggressive. So he had been living married away from us, the family, for a couple years. And I'm not sure if out there they had become aware of his reputation. I'm pretty sure his wife knew how he used to get down. But she had brothers. She had brothers, and my folks fell victim to some brothers defending their sister. So with me knowing that, no charges was pressed against them. I don't know the details. Wasn't nobody to represent us there. It was way out there. We only got the story from whatever we get, right? And I only got to go on what I know him to be and what he's capable of doing in the past, and it kind of makes sense that it can go that way. Now, I can't say that it was justified totally, that was necessary, but, I can't say it wasn't either. So, wasn't nobody held accountable legally in that situation in Florida. It just blows my mind how this, what really me up about this case was, he had a hearing where he tried to get this case justified on Stand Your Ground. The same law that George Zimmerman beat his case on, Stand Your Ground. And they threw his case out and said it doesn't meet Stand Your Ground merits. So what can we say about the integrity of the prosecution? When it's all said and done, it's this obvious that this dude did not deserve to be found guilty. Why did the prosecution go to college for 18 years studying law, become an expert, spend all this time around dealing with these subject matters, only to try to take somebody's life for doing something that was so obviously justified? That there blows my mind. That's why we got to make sure, man, dealing with this system, we can't never fall asleep, never think it's for us. We got to constantly, consistently, always read between the lines. Oh, mama.
We read between the lines. We read between the lines. We read between
On
the
the set,
lines.
could have swore I had covered my bases. Ended up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you come in them places. They be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. You don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. You had the fat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. On the catch another fade, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang, got it all bottled up. gangbangers. Whole world follow us.
Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines.
Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buckets on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves. Immediately on ease, these weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded. The local won't be satisfied till all his folks made it. This Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at. Big homie talking about he need half that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard's having that.
Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines.
Read Between the Lines, available on all digital platforms. Tap in or tap out on that. Hey, check it out.
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.